San Diego County is reporting 57 new cases of coronavirus, along with one new death. That total number of positive cases is now more than 2,300. 72 people in San Diego County have now died from COVID-19. The most recent was a woman in her 80s who had underlying health issues. Nationally, there are now more than 776,000 cases across the U.S., with 41,000 deaths. And just moments ago, county officials responded to the protests we saw over the weekend against the state's stay-at-home orders. Our Marilee Moore is live with what they had to say and when we can expect an easement of the public health orders. Marilee.
That's right, and we're told that county leaders, they did note we are seeing a downward trajectory in cases right now, but the concern is if they have an easement of some of these public health orders too soon, it could backfire on the progress that we have been making over the last few weeks. So over the weekend, we did see many people gather to protest in Encinitas and in downtown San Diego, calling for an end for these stay-at-home orders, and a lot of them also protesting the closure of beaches and parks. And the county leaders said that they are working actively to reopen these things and reopen the city and the county, but actually taking those steps depends on several indicators, including readiness, ability to protect people from infection, and the hospital's ability to handle any surges that we might get. And we do know the county is planning to follow the White House's guidelines, and those call for several criteria there to be met in numbers of cases and in hospitals, and how the hospitals are prepared before we can even begin phase 1 of reopening again as far as the White House is concerned. So along with these protests now, because of all those gatherings, because of all those people there together, many of them not following social distancing guidelines this weekend, we're told there is now a health concern associated with that.
We are definitely concerned about that. As everyone could see over the weekend, people were not adhering to the social distancing strategies, 6 feet between individuals if they were not family members, and most individuals were not wearing any type of facial covering.
So Wooten said they're now monitoring cases to see if there's any increase following those protests. And we're also told that police didn't cite any of those protesters. And coming up in our next hour, we're going to dive more into that and their response and what they've been saying to that since then.